Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, your host, Golden Zulu. So today we have another interesting application of integration, which reads to say, suppose that a demand in millions of units for a hair clip with a logo from a recent movie has a weekly demand curve P given by that. So we know to say this is an application of integration. So one thing we need to know, we need to integrate this demand function. So we know to say we have been faced by this demand function, where we know to say for us to integrate it, we use integration by parts. So we know to say we have our u to be equal to q squared plus 2, where we look at the derivative of it, which is 2q, and we know to say we have dv the integral of it, where we have this one here, dq. So we know to say the integral of this function gives us v is equal to negative e, negative q. So from here, we'll just introduce the formula for integration by parts, where we know to say the u is the u normal, which is q squared plus 2, and the v in this case is negative e to the power negative u minus, and we know to say here we are getting the u prime, in this case it is 2q, then we know to say our v is negative e to the power negative q. Then from here we will have this multiplied by that, we'll get negative q squared e negative q minus 2e negative q. Then from here we need again to multiply here, so we know to say the multiplication here will give us negative 2q e negative q. Then we know to say from here we can factorize, so negative times negative is positive, where we have this kind of expression appearing. So we'll have where we'll put 2 outside the integral, and we'll have q the power negative q, like that. So we know to say for us to be able to go ahead again, we need to use integration by parts, where we have our u in this case to be q. So our u is q and our u prime is 1, while our v is e to the power negative q, like this, where we know the integral of that gives us negative e negative q. So from here we just rewrite negative q squared e negative q minus 2e negative q plus 2, where we know to say we open bracket uv minus u prime v, like that. Then from here we have negative q squared e negative q minus 2e negative q plus 2, where we know to say u in this case is q, and our v in this case is negative e negative q, minus where u prime in this case is 1, and our v in this case is negative e negative q, where from here now we have negative q squared e negative q minus 2e negative q plus 2, where this times that is negative qe negative q, where we have negative times negative, which is positive. Then we have e, like that, where we know to say we need to integrate this, where we have this kind of expression. We are just rewriting it the way it is, plus 2 negative qe negative q. You note say the integral of this is negative e negative q. Then from here we'll just distribute these two with what is inside, so we'll have negative q squared e negative q minus 2e negative q minus 2q e negative q minus 2e negative q, where from here we know to say we have like terms, which is this and that, where they can add. So we have negative q squared e negative q minus 4e negative q minus 2q e negative q. So we have that kind of an expression, where we now know to say they want the total production needed to satisfy the demand for the first 10 weeks. So from here, we will now introduce a 10 and a 0. Remember, we are starting from 0 going to 10 because every business starts with an initial outlay of 0 amount or 0 sales. Then from here now, we will just replace on Q with our 10 and the other bracket a 0 on Q, so that we are able to find the total production. So how do we do that? So this is how we do that. So if you were to replace, the function will look like this, and from here you can just punch on your calculator. You know to say negative 10 squared is negative 100. Then you punch shift exponent, then you put your negative 10, where the answer you get is that. Then from here you punch minus open bracket 4 shift exponent negative 10 again, close the brace, where you will get that as your answer, minus open bracket. We know to say 2 times 10 is 20, shift exponent, then you put your negative 10, then you will get your answer here to be. So you will get that. Then you know to say 0 multiplied by this is 0. Then a number to the power 0 is here is 1. 1 times this is negative 4, where negative times negative is positive. Then immediately you have this. You will now just add that plus 4, which gives you 3.994370409, where remember in the first statement we were told to say in millions, so we multiply this by 1 million, which gives us 3994370.409, where we can just put this in 4 significant figures, where we will have our answer to be 3994000. So this is our answer for the total production needed to satisfy the demand for the first 10 weeks.